Hey, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin?
All right. So, yeah, we were mistaken last week. This is the finale.
Yeah, this is the finale
season.
here, right?
I'm excited. This
Yeah.
season's been a roller coaster, ups and downs, lots of different locations for the show,
Absolutely,
which is different for this, which I really, really enjoyed. I would say out of the three seasons, I think this one is the most. They're all interesting. They're all fantastic. I hate to pick one, but this is the most interesting season for my money.
Yeah. For me, it's always going to be hard to beat the first season with the absolute, getting hit with a
Mind-blowing,
sledgehammer
yeah.
of a twist. Just perfect writing in terms of that twist.
Of course.
But here's the deal. Being a finale on any other show, you're like, what are they going to do for the big finale? On this show, it's like it doesn't matter
Doesn't matter.
because every couple of episodes, it feels like is another finale
Yeah.
and another kickstart somewhere
And
else.
we've had several in this season.
Yeah, they'll just tell the angle of the story they want to tell for an episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes, blow it up and move on to the next thing to really focus more on the themes,
Sure.
instead of just the plot, which I really, really do appreciate in the show. It's a show more about ideas than it is really about story, and it's about characters. And it's also incredibly funny. They do this. This is a perfectly done comedic show,
And that's why I'm enjoying this season so much, is because we've had so many big moments, we've had so many like smaller moments.
Right.
The Janet episode alone,
Janet episode was amazing.
Dear Lord, it should have been Emmys for everybody.
Yeah, Donkey Dog. I mean, there were so many episodes that really stood out.
Mm-hmm.
The Doug episode, right. Let's put that together. Donkey Dad and Doug have the same name, so they're both in the same book of Dougs.
Yeah, they are.
Or that's going to come up at any point with the book of Dougs. But yeah, again, they'll do something big at the end of this season, and I will not say like, oh, this sets up the final season, because we know better. There is no setting up of a season.
Yeah, but it has to lead into something. Right?
Well, it'll lead into something, but it'll be something short term.
And I'm so curious to see what that is, because this final season, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, like, we've already left, quote unquote, the good place, and I'm sure we're not going to stay in this fake good place after this episode. So
in the medium place,
medium place. Thank you. Right. And yeah, like I said, it's hard to make predictions. We still do it because it'd be boring if we didn't. But I all bets are off.
All I expect is, like, again, where the story goes, who knows? But I think the lesson at the end is going to be driven home finally. Yeah. Of there is no point system for people. You can't point at a person, with exceptions of the extreme ends of what a good person or a bad person is. Everybody's somewhere in the middle. I think that's really where we're headed. Yeah. But we'll see how they get us there. All right, we do want to go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balas Fuldez, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Surya Gundavarapu, Weird Magic, and Georgia Lingstad. Thank you so much, guys. We're really happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Good Place, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube. So by the time you see the YouTube edits here, we are well into season 4, and you can catch it up over there. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You will only see and hear us because of copyright law. We're also watching 30 Rocks, a Patreon exclusive. And a week from today, we wrap up Mad Men, sadly, and then we'll be starting The Wire, which I'm looking forward to. But I'm going to miss Mad Men.
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
You gotta pull it together. You got this?
No, I absolutely do not.
I love the fact that he's worried about consequences.
Yeah.
You are Michael. You are smart and capable, and you're a fearless leader.
All right.
Hi, John. I'm Eleanor.
Yeah.
I'm the architect.
Yeah.
There we go.
Come on in.
So is he like hiding under the desk or
Gotta
something?
be, right?
Yeah. Like shoo, go.
You're dead.
What?
But don't worry. It's okay that you're dead. You're here because of all the incredible things you did on Earth, which
Sean
are
pick
all
these
right in
people?
front of me. So
He did, didn't it? Yeah.
So these are probably all really, really terrible people.
Tough hangs.
Yeah.
Did I introduce Michael? He's my assistant.
Hi.
There.
bit, yeah.
It's me, Eleanor, the architect of the neighborhood. Yep. We'll catch up with you later. Get over here now, dummy.
Yeah.
Guys.
Uh-oh.
New plan. I'm now the architect. And stop making those faces because I already told John and there's no going back now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Look at the 4 of you all together. Oh, I love you so much.
What's up?
Okay. Almost forgot.
This is gonna blow
I'm
up.
a world-class liar, baby.
Very fun thing to hear from your girlfriend.
I got it.
You're doing great.
I used to write about you all the time on my blog, The Gossip Toilet. We were the ones that invented the Ulster Twins countdown clock for when they became legal. Huh?
Oh,
you died in Canada? That is so weird and embarrassing. That's like the nip slip of dying. Okay, listen, we're gonna catch up later. Gosh, what are the odds that you and I would end up spending eternity together?
He's a gossip columnist who tortured me on Earth. He made it seem like I was shallow. The bad place didn't pick the worst people. They picked the people who would be the worst for us.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true. There we go.
I want to see who next is.
You'll remember them. It's going to destroy the integrity of the experiment.
Your Honor, you never stipulated that we couldn't choose people who had some sort of connection to them. Then Simone just happened to die on Earth.
Simone and John can stay.
Booyah.
But it was kind of a dirty trick. So Michael can erase Simone's memory.
The whole plan is that I'm supposed to help them learn ethics so they can improve.
Okay, we can deal with that later. Let's just take this step by step.
They
Thank you for
John here
realizing
to
that, yeah.
drag me back into my old patterns. Insecurity, obsession with social status. I shan't let it happen.
You just chill, baby girl. We'll check in with you later.
Girl. Oh, gee.
Hold it together, man.
He is doing better.
Yeah. What happens when it's her, though?
It won't be okay. Which is why you need to erase my memory and reboot me. Bringing Simone to this neighborhood, it's checkmate. It completely neutralizes me. I'll be too freaked out to help the new residents. If we don't wipe my memory, I will, one way or the other, ruin the experiment. You know I'm right.
No, man. That would be erasing
us.
Yeah.
No.
Next time you see me, it'll be like I'm a new resident. I won't know any of you.
You two won't be together anymore. I haven't met a more perfect couple since I set up Drake with Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
If there was another choice, we'd choose it. Believe me.
You like learning about humans, right? This is a classic human situation.
I'm sorry. And did I say that I hate this? Because I hate this.
You don't need to apologize for making a huge sacrifice.
Oh, this is sweet.
It is.
I don't like this.
Yeah, this is really sad, isn't it?
It's so sad.
I think they're going to be together at the end. Like it's bound to happen
for sure.
It's really sweet, though,
and the fact they keep coming back to each other.
Yeah,
you know, it's
going to be weird because she's going to know.
Yeah, that'd be torture. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's gutting. Yeah.
I don't normally cry at movies.
I'm gonna miss you so much, Eleanor.
Except you won't. That's what's so scary about this whole thing. I wish we had more time together.
Oh, time means nothing. Jeremy, bear me, baby. We'll get through this.
Okay, you might be right. This
We
might
found
go
each
really,
other
really
before
badly.
hundreds of times. We can do it again.
There's a possibility they don't get back together, and she has to really make the sacrifice
at this point. Maybe.
What's the point of love if it's just going to disappear? And how is it worse to not love anybody?
Since nothing seems to make sense, when you find something or someone that does, it's euphoria.
I guess all I can do is embrace the pandemonium.
Yeah.
Find happiness in the unique insanity of being here.
All right.
Open the door. Let's see who it is.
Hi, Chidi. I'm Eleanor.
Oh, because he has to be welcomed as a resident.
Okay.
Wow.
That flew by. That's not fair. Like, that was the quickest episode of the
It makes a lot of sense for a season finale, setting up the last season, though, doesn't it?
It really does.
And we still haven't met everybody.
No.
So, dumb question then. Is Chidi one of the 4, or is he just a different one and we still have 2 coming from the bad place?
I think he's just a different one.
Gotcha.
Episode 2 coming in. I think he's basically doing this to even the odds.
Right.
So it's just...
So he doesn't count.
They have to do it.
Gotcha.
Which is going to be fun.
Right.
Because everybody else still has memories, so the fact that they're going to have to look after Chidi as well.
Right. You have
that's an interesting aspect.
Right. You have basically 5 other characters on the show who've got to kind of guide Chidi into being the philosophy teacher for all of these people who are showing up. One of them who is absolutely terrible. Man, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
Do you remember those? Like, there was the countdown, the internet countdown to when certain celebrities who were minors became legal.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, there was one, I didn't get on and check it out, but people were talking about it for Natalie Portman.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And like, that's so weird.
Well,
for like adults to do, which is like, she'll be 18 and whatever.
Since we've been doing the Harry Potter franchise.
Yeah.
By the way, check it out, guys. Shameless plug, I know. I've been reading more about like the cast, and Emma Watson has talked publicly about how for a while there she was out of the public eye because as soon as she turned 18,
oh god,
paparazzi outside, and they were trying to get like a obscured shot of her. It's disgusting. Like honestly, paparazzi, people that are obsessed with celebrity to that extent, I feel like the admiration for a celebrity is one thing. Like we love celebrities, but like that is disgusting.
Yeah, I think it's pretty consensus. Not much of a hot take. The paparazzi photos of people, regardless of what the context is.
Sure.
I mean, like
it's intrusive. It really is.
Yeah, like let a person go to a grocery store.
Right?
Like I mean, I get it. There's a point where like you sign up for some of this stuff, right? If you're going to be a celebrity, if you're going to take all the money and accolades that come with being worshipped by millions of people, then you're going to have to sometimes deal with people. I get that there's some of that, right? You don't get to just go out in public and everything be completely fine all the time. The people are going to freak out when they see you, and they're going to say hi and whatever, want autographs. I think that's part of the deal, but the photographers that take your picture to sell it for thousands and thousands of dollars, and they get dirt and gossip on people, and
look at the super long lenses,
right? Yeah, the voyeurism of it, inappropriate photos of people on the beach, that happen and stuff. I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all.
I like it rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, it really does. It's like this is just like the lowest common denominator of human beings,
And so like. That's who ostensibly we're dealing with this show.
Yeah, that's who this guy is.
He might not be a paparazzi guy, but like
he does the same stuff. Yeah, he's a leech.
He's
for
like
sure. He put up the countdown to when the Olsen twins are legal.
Who was
website.
The big one? Is it Perez Hilton?
Yeah, Perez Hilton sucked.
Yeah.
Is he still around?
I think.
I don't know.
I don't follow. I don't follow those.
When I became aware of Perez Hilton online, and I can't remember how it was on TV. I immediately decided that I wanted nothing to do with it, and so I haven't. What's
interesting is that they become celebrities by proxy. You know what I mean? It's really it's strange
for sure.
But yeah, that's who we're dealing with. That so yeah, our first. Do you call him a villain? Do you call him a heel? I don't know what to call that guy. I mean, like,
he's kind of like Eleanor and Jason and Tahani. I mean, he's basically them, right? He doesn't belong in the good place. He clearly doesn't. Sure. So it's up, so it's got to be a situation where they have to give him an opportunity to learn and grow from his awfulness.
And we have to believe as audience members that they can change him,
right?
And I hope they do.
I think so. I think they will. I think that's
if they can get all 4,
right? Great. Yeah, I mean, obviously not. Yeah, not every person has the potential to be a good person, but again, we're talking about the outliers. I think most people, given the right set of stimuli in the world and the right experiences,
the right guidance, it comes to your surroundings.
Yeah, it does. At some point, I think with the right help, you can have become a better person. Remember, Scott's Tots.
I try to forget. Yes, I do.
The most uncomfortable half hour of television I've ever watched.
Uncomfortable episode of TV
of anything, right? That for me is peak cringe.
Yeah.
Just discomfort. Where you're almost screaming at the TV.
Get your laptop.
You're like,
it's so awkward.
You had that moment at the end where Aaron's like, the kids that you told that to. They all have a much higher finish school and have a much higher graduation rate because they just had that sense of hope at the end.
Sure.
That was enough, right? The idea that not everybody gets the same opportunities, and if they did,
that's what
maybe they would actually rise to your expectations instead of to meet low expectations. And I think that's kind of what we're going for here, right?
And we kind of see that as well with each character.
Yeah, exactly.
However, class isn't really the only answer in that situation because you have Tahani and
right.
But even Chidi, he's
right.
He's doing well. I mean, but
they all had a chance though, right?
It's interesting that we have different representations though as well. It's like the opposite ends of the spectrum with like Tahani, and then you have Jason.
Right, and it's good for the audience too, right? It's like is it just these 4 people?
It's not black and white.
Or is this like a universal thing? Is everybody not being given a fair shake?
Yeah, for sure.
Which I think the answer is going to be yes. So maybe I'm being overly optimistic. Maybe it's going to be a disaster. That's going to be part of the fun of season 4.
It really is. Right. So we'll catch you guys next week.
Take care, guys.